Okay.
Let me also pull up my side deck real quick.
Alright.
But you may begin now.
Alright. First, I activate my quick play spell, Wings of Light. During the main phase, I add a Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to hand.
Alright.
I will choose to add Supreme King Dragon Dartworm. Now I shall normal summon the card I added, Supreme King Dragon Dartworm. If this card is normal or special summon, I can add a Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to hand. And I will add Supreme King Gate Magician.
Okay.
Now I will activate Supreme King Gate Magician on a Pendulum Zone. And I will use Supreme King Gate Magician's Pendulum effect, destroy itself, and add different Supreme King Gate monster on it from my deck to that zone, other than itself. So now I will activate Supreme King Gate 0. Then I will activate Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. From there, I will now Pendulum Summon from my extra deck Supreme King Gate Magician, in attack position, and perform a Power Odd-Eyes Butler in defense position. Supreme King Gate Magician's effect. I can add a card that mentions Supreme King Zard to my hand, other than a spellcaster, and add it from deck to hand. Now I'll set one card face down. And I'll end my turn with that.
Alright, so, how many monsters do you have on field?
3.
What are each of their attacks?
Supreme King Gate Magician is 2,500. Supreme King Dragon Dartworm is 1,800. And Perform Power Odd-Eyes Butler is in defense position at 2,100.
Okay, what are the effects of the first two?
Supreme King Gate Magician. If I have a Supreme King Gate card in my Pendulum Zone other than itself, I can send a Pendulum Dragon, Disease Dragon, Synchro Dragon, or Fusion Dragon monster from my hand or extra deck in the to the graveyard. And if I do, special summon this card from my hand. If this card is special summon, you can add one card that mentions a Supreme King Zard from your deck to hand, except a spellcaster monster. You can only use each effect of Supreme King Gate Magician once per turn.
And you said that one had how much attack?
2,500.
Alright, and then what is the next one on effects?
Supreme King Dragon Dartworm. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. You can only use each monster effect of Supreme King Dragon Dartworm once per turn.
Alright, do you have anything in back row?
There's 2 cards in my Pendulum Zone and one card face down.
Alright, are either of the ones in the Pendulum Gate monsters?
Supreme King Gate 0.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna play Red Eyes Fusion. Sending Red Eyes Soul. And Oh wait, actually, I might not have a level 6 monster in here right now. Because I have 2 in my hand.
You can use fusion
not,
material monsters from your hand or deck.
Oh, right. Oh, do I also have a level 7 Red Eyes in my hand? It doesn't say hand and deck, though. So I'm not sure if I could do one from each.
Or it gives you multiple options, so...
Yeah. I do have, different fusion monsters that I can summon. So I suppose I'll do that for now. So I'll send Red Eyes Black. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I can't do that either. Crap. Well, my deck screwed me over. Let me go through to see if I do have another level 6. Yeah, well, my hand screwed me over. Meaning, I actually can't do that, and I can't do anything. So I suppose I will pass.
Okay then, during your end phase, I'll reveal my face down, Soul the Supreme Celestial King. I tribute a spellcaster Pendulum monster with 2,500 original attack points. Fusion summon Supreme King Zard from my extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it from my hand, deck, extra deck, field, and or grave, but negate its effects unless at least one of each of my Pendulum Dragon, Xyz Dragon, Synchro Dragon, and Fusion Dragon monsters are currently banished.
Alright.
So from my deck, I will choose to banish Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Yeah.
And from my extra deck, I will banish Starving Venom Predator Power Fusion Dragon, Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, and Odd Eyes Rebellion Xyz Dragon. To fusion summon Supreme King Zard. And you have no cards on your field, correct?
Correct.
Well, that's good news for you then. Because otherwise, all the cards that you would have had would have been destroyed upon Supreme King Zard's special. Now it's my turn. I draw. I normal summon Performer Power Skullcrabat Joker. When this card's normal summon, I can add Performer Power monster, Magician Pendulum monster, or Odd Eyes monster from my deck to my hand other than itself.
Alright.
And I will choose to add Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. I will choose to use Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon's effects to discard it from my hand and pay 500 life points to add a level 8 or lower dragon type pendulum monster from my deck to hand.
Yep.
Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Now then. I'll use Butler and Joker as materials to link summon beyond the pendulum. Effect on link summon, I pay 1,200 life points to add a pendulum monster from deck to hand.
Right.
And I will choose to add Odd-Eyes Pendulum Graph Drag. From my extra deck, I will Pendulum Summon Supreme King Gate Magician. And from my hand, I will Pendulum Summon Odd-Eyes Pendulum Graph Drag. Supreme King Gate Magician's effect. I will now add Pendulum Evolution for my deck to hand.
Alright.
Next, Supreme King Dragon Lightning. If a monster is special summoned and I control Supreme King Zark and another Pendulum monster, I can special summon this card. Then I can make the level and attribute of either this card or one Pendulum monster I control become the same level and attribute as the other. So then, I'll make Supreme King Dragon Lightworm a dark and retain the same level. And if Supreme King Dragon Lightworm is normal or special summon, I can add a face-up Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my extra deck to my hand, which I have none. And immediately after this effect resolve, I can Synchro or Z summon Supreme King Dragon monster.
Alright.
I'll tune Darkworm with Lightworm to Synchro summon Supreme King Dragon Clear.
Alright.
Next, I activate Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon.
Yep.
Then I activate Pendulum Evolution.
Yep.
I'll activate Pendulum Evolution's first effect. I can shuffle one Pendulum monster from my hand into the deck. Then add a Pendulum monster with 2,500 attack points and a different name from my deck to my hand. And this will give me Astrograph Sorcerer. During my main phase, if I special summon a Pendulum monster from the face down extra deck this turn, I can Pendulum summon on monsters again.
Yeah.
So first, I'll use Supreme King Gate Magician and Beyond the Pendulum to link summon. And exceed the Pendulum. If this card is link summoned, I can add a face of Pendulum.
Oh, you cut out on my end.
If Exceed the Pendulum is link summoned, I can add a face-up Pendulum monster from my extra deck to my hand.
Alright.
And I will choose to add Supreme King Gate Magician. And then, during the main phase, quick effect, I can special summon a Pendulum monster from my hand or graveyard in defense position with level between the Pendulum scales, the two monsters in my Pendulum zone. So I'll now special summon Supreme King Gate Magician. Now for the battle phase. Exceed the Pendulum, direct attack for 2,000.
Yeah.
Odd-Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon, attack for 2,700.
That's fine.
Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, direct attack for 2,500.
Alright.
And Supreme King Zark, direct attack for 4,000.
And I'm dead. So I'm gonna start off by playing Red Eyes Insight, sending Red Eyes Black Dragon to grave to search for one Red Eyes Spellswitch trap and add it to hand.
Yep.
I'll add Red Eyes Fusion. I'll then play Red Eyes Fusion, sending Red Eyes Soul. Once I find it, Red Eyes Soul and Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon to the grave.
Yep.
In order to fusion summon Meteor Black Comet Dragon.
Now treated as Red Eyes Black Dragon. Clever.
Right. Due to its effect, I can now send one Red Eyes monster from deck to grave and burn you for half of its attack. I'll choose Red Eyes Darkness Battle, which normally has 2,800, so you will be burned for 1,400.
Yep.
I will then equip Black Metal Dragon to it, and then I will pass my turn.
Alright. I draw. I'll set 2 cards face down. I activate Dark Corridor. I can add a Dark World monster from my deck to my hand, then discard 1 card. I will choose to add Rainbow over King of Dark World.
Right.
Then I will choose to discard Grapha. Grapha's discard effects. I will choose to target your fusion monster and destroy it.
Well, I suppose there's nothing stopping it. Okay, since Black Metal Dragon is being sent to grave, I can add 1 Red Eyes card from my deck to hand.
In response, I activate Call by the Grave. I'll target your Black Metal Dragon and banish it, and if I do, until the end phase of the next turn, its effects are negated as well as the activate effects and effects on the field of the monsters with the same original name.
Alright.
Now then, I will normal summon Snow on Light of Dark World. And I'll return Snow from my field to the hand, and special summon Grapha from the graveyard.
Yep.
Now Grapha will attack you for 2,700.
Alright.
With that, I will end my turn.
Alright, I draw.
During your standby
what
phase,
monsters do you have on?
just Grapha. And during your standby phase, I'll reveal one of my face downs. Skill Drain. I pay 1,000 life points to activate it. Now all face-up monsters on the field have their effects negated.
It's not the best move, but it's the best move I can do solely because of how much attack it would have. So I'm gonna banish Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon from graveyard in order to add 1 Red Eyes Fusion from my graveyard or deck to hand.
Alright.
I'm now gonna play Red Eyes Fusion. Sending Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark... never mind. I can't. Oh gosh. Yeah, my deck decided to screw me over today. Well, I'm screwed. Your turn.
Alright then. I draw. I activate Danger Bigfoot's effect from my hand. Now, which card will you discard from my hand?
The one in the middle.
In that case, it's Danger Bigfoot. And since you have no cards on the field, its effect will not trigger. Now I normal summon Snow on Light of Dark World. Now I will proceed to battle phase. Grapha will attack you directly for 2,700, then Snow for 1,700.
Alright. Anything else?
I will end my turn.
I draw. I'll play Red Eyes Fusion. And then Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight and Dark Magician the Grave in order to summon Dragoon, but Dragoon's effects are negated due to your skill drain. I'll pass.
Alright. I draw. I'll activate Tsuchinoko's effect from hand.
Right. I'll choose the one on my left, which would be your right.
Alright. Discarded Rainbow over King of the Dark World. Allow me to special summon Tsuchinoko. Allow me to draw after it is summoned. Rainbow's effect, when discarded, can add a level 5 or higher Dark World monster from deck to hand. I'll add another Grapha. Next, I activate the Gates of Dark World. I'll activate its effects.
Wait, hold on. You summoned it, and now you're trying to activate its effects, but you have skill drain on the field?
No, it's a graveyard effect.
Oh, okay.
Not an effect on field.
Alright.
So before I activate Gates of Dark World effect, I'll activate Rainbows from the grave. I'll target Snow and return it to hand, special summon.
Okay.
And what's your monster's attack points?
3,000.
Alright. And due to Gates of Dark World's effect, my Fiend types gain 300 attack and defense, so that makes Grapha 3,000 and Rainbow 33.
Yep.
Battle phase. Rainbow will attack your monster and you take 300 points of damage.
Alright.
And Grapha for 3,000.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, there's the Raigeki. That would have come in handy. Oh, there's the Harpies. There's the Harpies Feather Duster. Whenever they're when you need them.
Good game, you two.
They're just... What?
Thanks.
That's a good game.
Oh, Yeah, my deck decided to screw me over, and yeah.
Fusion, I think you can use it to use both your hand or deck.
That's what I
Because it doesn't.
saying.
So Kobe, you
Yeah,
could have
I
your fusion on the first turn.
I could've.
Yes, because it doesn't say hand or deck or field. It just says hand, deck, or field. So you could have done that from your hand and deck.
That would have been good to know. Alright, thanks.